Had I not did this, had I not went out of my way to just put myself and potentially embarrass myself, I would have never even met RDC. I would have never, got acquainted, you know what I'm saying, and just been another opportunity to just, sometimes it's just being in the right place at the right time. Sometimes it's taking an extra step to put yourself in a position to maybe be embarrassed. That just is what it is. You feel me?
New map. I never seen this before. I never seen this before.
Because there's something else that I want to talk about real fast. And I ain't gonna spend too much time on it. There's something else I want to get off my chest because niggas keep bringing it up, and I think it's time for niggas to hear my side of the story. All right, time for niggas to hear my side of the story. But first, let me make sure I move my webcam back. All right, man. Look, niggas been talking about how I told RDC I was gonna get them on the news, right? So we're going through a trip down memory lane, man. And I think it's finally time for y'all to get my side of the story. You feel me? It's time for y'all to get my side of the story because niggas can say getting RDC news, sticking into RDC, Well, how about y'all hear from my side? You feel me? That's all I want. I'm trying to end 2025 on a new plate. A blank slate. You feel me? Moving forward. W Lord. Yes, this is a filler episode. So if you don't care about fillers, then you can go ahead and go to other streams right now. But right now, we got some combos to add. So before I even get to it, you might as well just get to watch it real quick. To those that no, never mind. I ain't gonna say it. Let's get to watch it real fast.
If I look over here and that mirror is not straight, I'm telling you, I'm on your ass.
What you gonna do to him?
What's up? What's up? Yeah, you got to move for the millions. Oh, hold on.
Okay, what's up? Okay.
Flu! Come here, Flu!
Alright, one.
Yeah, one.
Okay.
Don't get forward. Don't get forward. Oh!
Yo.
You got forward? Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, here we go again, round two.
This is young in this hoe.
Yeah! What you mean, boy? Yeah! Game time. Oh! Hey, take your hands off. Okay. Don't worry in front of the whole. Don't fall in front of the world, bro. Oh no!
Done.
Oh no!
What is going on?
You just wait, karma, bitch. Oh!
That's crazy, man. We used to play our friends also. Anyway, so all right, let me get to my side, right? So first of all, I just want to let y'all know the backstory real quick before I go into the video because I feel like I don't want y'all to watch this blindly. So, with that being said, so back in 2017, right? My sister. Let me explain, please. Give me my. Can I say my part of the story? My sister, right? My older sister. She lives in Dallas, right? She works in media, PR. You feel me? She kind of helps companies with marketing and all that stuff. So there is occasionally throughout her time up there, she would have different segments and she would go on certain news stations and all these different things that she would do throughout the time that I've known her. I was still a little young nigga at the same time, so I really didn't understand it completely. I just knew that there was multiple times where she would be on these featured broadcasts. So it is what it is, right? So for me, this time I'm working as a leasing agent at an apartment complex, right? Just a little agent. I'm working my 9 to 5, trying to figure my life out. Taking community college, doing whatnot. Now, in my free time, during my lunch breaks and at home, when I wasn't playing League of Legends, I was on YouTube, right? I was on YouTube, and I had a lot of different influencers that I followed, but RDC, that's why I said I was just like y'all. I was just fans of RDC World because I saw some young brothers who was being themselves online. You know, they was getting into, you know, from a black perspective, getting into anime, gaming, all these things that kind of wasn't as open. I feel like it was the first time that I had seen any type of like viral from our community in this context on a consistent basis. So for me, that was already something that really grabbed me in, and I was like, oh, bet, like that's dope, right? So at the time, you feel me? I'm over here being inspired by their stuff, so I'm over here hitting up my friends in my neighborhood, right? I'm like, hey y'all, look, we see these niggas, they making shit like this, bro. We can do the same thing too. You feel me? I'm like, hey, look, well, I got a camera. Why don't we just go outside and make some stuff? Like, bro, this shit we can fire. Like, I had all kinds of ideas I was pitching to them. But like, I mentioned this before, but like when I was pitching those ideas, you know, some of my friends were like, oh, that's cool. But you know, it wasn't the same level of energy. I feel like sometimes it's way harder to convince. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, I feel like sometimes it's way harder to convince people to do things until you get to like a certain level of success. So you know, it's unfortunate, but it's just a fact. And I feel like I wasn't even trying to do it to be successful in the sense of that. I wanted us to do it together so we could be successful at the same time. But, you know, people got girls, people got work, other priorities. And, you know, I can't be mad that everyone didn't share a collaborative dream. So I decided to do that shit on my own, right? While I was doing that, while I was watching it, I was doing my own, and I was trying to figure out save up money. So anyway, my sister, she was working on some segments, right? And so I was telling her about, you know, she got to know what I was doing. I was telling her about what I was doing. I was like, yeah, I'm just watching some videos. I explained to her how I feel like a lot of like black people don't really be getting popular or like doing a lot of stuff outside with like anime and gaming stuff. And I feel like that'd be like a cool thing to talk about, like, and be publicized. You feel me? So she, you know, obviously she just little broke me. She just kind of pushed me to the side and whatnot. She's like, oh yeah, that's good. And I was like, well, do you think that like maybe there's like a way that we can kind of like on one of your segments? I feel like that'd be a good story. And so she, you know, she didn't really understand too much about it. So I was like, yeah, I know some people. Or I watched some, or I just said I know some people. I said I watched like a few YouTubers and whatnot that do certain contents and skits and all that. I feel like could be good, right? So yeah, that was cool. So a little time passed. I didn't think too much of it, right? At some point, while I was watching RDC videos, I had discovered that RDC lived in Texas, right? I forgot. I don't know what video I watched that made me discover this. Oh, I know what it was. I think I was watching like either I was watching like it was a Thanksgiving video or one of the videos I was on, but I saw a cup. I saw a Whataburger cup, right? And I feel like I mentioned this before. I saw a Whataburger cup, and in my mind immediately, at the time, although proven not to be true later on, that to my knowledge at this time, that I thought that Whataburger was only in Texas. And so I'm like, wait a minute, these guys live in Texas? Right? So now you got thinking from my perspective, I'm already like, man, my friends ain't really trying to do nothing. And I see these guys doing some shit that I wish I could do with my friends. And so, but in my mind, I did a little more research, right? So then once I started to I figured out that it was Texas, I was really watching videos and just studying and analyzing things really for my own content. But at some point, I realized that I think it's something about Mark or one of them was going to Denton. They went to they were going to Denton, you know, they're going to UNT in Denton, Texas, right? Now, backstory chat. My sister that I was just telling y'all about earlier, she went to UNT as well. She graduated there and everything. She had like very strong ties there. She was there consistently, and it was just a small world. And also another backstory that this same sister also tried to get me to go to UNT years beforehand, and I was just bullshitting. It was like 2013. She took me there. She had me talk to some counselor, and I was just like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. But like, it's crazy that before I even knew what RDC was, it was like a 70% chance that I could have been going to UNT at the same time as RDC, right? So that was always crazy. I don't think that's something I've ever told y'all, but I actually went to UNT and did the whole orientation, everything, like just to go there. And I ended up like backing out of it because I didn't want to go to, because Denton, I was like, what the fuck is in Denton? I did not want to go to Denton. You know, I'm in Houston. So like me going from Houston to Denton felt like a massive downgrade. You feel me? I was just, you know, wrong reasons, chat. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But anyway, this same sister was going there, right? So She had just been on some news in Dallas, and so I was trying to find a way of like how can I get different things. So I ended up reaching out to RDC, the email, right? They had their information posted out. They were like looking, they were doing a casting call. I think it was for at the time, they were like, hey, we're looking for some people for Kids Next Door, right? They were making a Kids Next Door thing and they were looking for they did like a casting call, I remember. And so I seen it on Instagram and I sent my little email. I'm like, hey, this is me. I'm filming videos. I feel like if y'all need some help, I sent a picture of myself. And then I remember somebody from the email responded to me at some point. They're like, oh, yeah, thank you for sending this is this. It probably was Af. I don't know. I'm usually Af or Mark, one of them two. They responded to me and, oh, yeah, man, we'll let you know. They didn't let me know, right? So then whatever time passed, it is what it is, right? After that happened, another time skip happened, right? So a few more months passed, and I sent them an email. I said, hey, y'all. So I talked to my sister. I said, hey, look, she's doing this segment. She said, yo, if you can get the people and get the presentation together, I can pitch that to the stations. And yes, we can talk about this certain area, this niche thing about like Black people and who are nerds or to anime and gaming space. And I said, all right, bet. So I took it upon myself to email RDC again, because look, mind you, after that first email that they responded to, I had their email and I had like a chain already that existed. So I already knew that it was gonna be way more likely that they're gonna be able to see my email when I sent something again. So this was a few months later. So I sent the email. I was like, hey y'all, big fan. I know we didn't get a chance to do the video last time, but I'm kind of working on this project for a news station, right? And I really think that y'all be a good fit for it because I think that what y'all doing is great. I think it's amazing. And I think that it needs to be, pushed out further. I feel like, there's like, just me growing up as a kid in high school, middle school, like kind of being like bullied and whatnot, all these different things. I feel like it's really cool that y'all have been able to gather a mass following off of these same things that I feel like I thought niggas wasn't really fucking with. You feel me? Like this is, like I said, this is new. This is like early 2017, late 2016, y'all. So, that transition wasn't fully locked in yet. You feel me? So that's what I said. They ended up responding. I don't know if it was Mark or Ad. One of them responded. They're like, oh yeah, bet. Let's do it. So now, what I will say, chat, is that as I sent this, I didn't think that they were going to say yes to it. And so as they said, yeah, let's do it, I was like, oh, fuck. Like, first of all, I lived all the way in Houston. They lived in Denton. That's about a 4-hour drive, right? So, and I didn't have the camera or anything. So, literally, as he responded like that same week, nigga, I had to go. I went to Best Buy. I used my paycheck to buy a camera, right? I was like, okay, fine, fuck it. I'm going to record this myself. I'm going to edit myself. If I need to get an editor, I'll figure it out. But I'm going to build this up together so I can give it to my sister so then that she could be like, hey, look, here's this for the news. Here's what they do, da-da-da-da. And then they can get on the news and then talk about all these different things. That's this big segment. I feel like it was going to be crazy, bro. I saw the vision. You feel me? I took that extra step. I was like, man, I really just believe this shit going to work. And I felt like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Not that I said that I did it for my own personal cause, but I felt like it was an opportunity, too, to also let niggas know, like, hey, look, I'm on y'all side, too. I'm like, y'all, you feel me? I don't need to be a member of the group or nothing, but just know I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Like, I'm chasing my shit, too, and I'm going to figure it out, and we going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm you know what I'm saying? We just two different ninja teams. That's how I felt at the time. So, all of that led to this here. This is what led to me coming out to Denton, meeting them up. That is why this camera quality is poor, because I just grabbed the camera. And the camera wasn't bad, but I didn't know anything about this, right? I said, let me just turn this bitch on. Right? So I say all that to say that is everything that led up to this point. You feel me? My intention was really to just push the story as a whole, and everything that happened after that, it just was a coincidence. So this is the video that I ended up creating during this engagement. All right, bet. We all caught up. We good. All right, so now we're going to get back to the video, just now that y'all understand what's going on. Now, this is also the first time I even met these niggas, so it's really kind of cool. Like, the first time that I'm recording is the first time that we even knew each other. Like, I'm just meeting niggas. I was getting hoed, I ain't gonna lie. So I was just asking questions.
Who's the best at all, y'all, by the way?
Well, I'm the best. At
God damn, I'm young as hell.
I'm the best at listen. I'm the best at smash.
Damn, I'm skinny.
There ain't nothing, no comp.
Don't
Consistent.
you believe it?
This nigga Ben looks the exact same. Ben looks the exact same as everybody. Why does Ben look? That looks like Ben today, y'all. No cap. He looks the exact same.
Comp.
Don't
Consistent.
you believe it?
You better stop, man. So I'm not the best at smash. Why am I finna win? But we play random though, so if they cheat me, like they give me.
Like, even the lighting right there, I didn't have no lighting. That lighting is ass lighting. So it's like, imagine a nigga say, hey, yo, we about to come over to do an interview. And then they say, oh, I came over, but, hey, y'all got lighting for me? Because I need some lighting. Trash, chat. Nigga, trash. Embarrassing. The nigga wasn't locked in for real.
Bayonetta, Sonic, or
Sonic is not trash.
Sonic's trash.
Watch
Try
out,
again.
bro.
Sonic's trash. And Bayonetta is complete trash.
No,
you ever thought about
Bayonetta's-
Bayonetta here? Come on.
Bayonetta's not good.
Yeah. So we was talking about who's gonna win, right? Then I got Kirby, and then I said,
What's this shit, blurry? Nigga, I'm over here trying to learn how to use the camera right now. Oh yeah, Ash, he was taking L's all day today.
what are you doing?
Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop! Yeah, don't let me get cheated. You know this is my win.
He don't care about nobody but himself.
Yep, it does make sense. I get it.
You know that.
I'm fighting. Oh, look at what are y'all doing?
Desmond's in his
You should be dead.
Like right here, I could have cut this. This is going way too long, chat. Let me see.
I did.
Why am I not? You know what I'm saying? I could have been cutting. You know, the nigga didn't know what he was doing. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get through this. They were playing the game. It low key is cool though. At the end of the day, man, this just brings back a better time when niggas was just doing shit, bro. This probably was made in iMovie, no cap. Desmond won, y'all.
Y'all cheated my win away, bro.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember what was after this.
Y'all cheated my win away.
Okay, let's keep watching.
I can't hang on stage with 3 rounds of
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy. Ben looks the exact same.
I'm hungry, bro.
I'm hungry too.
Peanut butter jellies. I really need some groceries. Yeah, bro. I'm saying.
I have nothing.
Groceries. Y'all some YouTubers. Y'all got some grocery money, right?
Niggas was broke. Nigga must have been broke.
About that.
I think every time you walk in Walmart, you lose $20.
Minimum.
30, I thought.
Yeah,
Oh, 30 minimum.
You don't even have to buy anything.
I ain't going to that.
Up in there.
I hate Walmart. I'm tired of that. I was just telling Amber about that. No, I was telling you.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I'm not trying to go to Walmart, bro. That'll take off 30 minimum, right out your pocket.
I'll tell 'em.
It's I tell you, it took 30 for me and I didn't buy anything.
I wanted that spend with the mindset spend 20.
Damn.
37. You said what?
Niggas pressed by $30, y'all.
With the mindset spend 20. 37. You said what? Ow.
Bro, I must accumulated 30 from your stuff.
You gonna have it on?
You talking about them like when I sent
Yeah,
you?
I said like 18.
Oh, no,
I said, man, I ain't
Bro,
even
it's because you bought the wrong toothpaste, bro.
Oh, you said 90%, didn't you?
Yeah, and that's at 95%, nigga.
Oh, you might
That shit was like $7, bro.
The toothpaste?
Yeah.
That toothpaste was 4.
That. Mirror Axe is 6, and it's 90%.
Oh, yeah, it had to be 7 then. But was your mouth gleaming?
This nigga Lila always making a joke. Nigga stressed about it. He said, but what's your mouth gleaming though?
It had to be 7 then. But was your mouth gleaming?
Meland, y'all. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Oh my god, bro.
Now look, I want to let y'all know what my vision was though, because I also when I was recording this, now hear me out, chat. As I was recording this, my goal of this was to capture. I told him this. I was like, look, I just want to capture y'all in just a regular environment. Like, don't switch up, don't do nothing different, man. I just want to capture niggas off camera of like, hey, look, this is just how niggas are. This is just niggas, man. We're just niggas at the end of the day. Who because I want to show like that was literally it. I didn't have no overall plan. Now I could have executed it way better though, but that's what it was. No cap.
He mad now. He mad now. That play. I already lost. I gotta drive.
I think it's because two niggas had to drive, and we need 2 cars, and so App didn't want to drive. App was he kept losing.
But you can't be mad at everybody in the world because you gotta go to Walmart, bro.
Why are you mad for it?
I don't know why you mad. Because you know you finna take a L. Stupid sorry. Get a zoom on his face? Yeah. Ash. Let's see, he can't drive. You don't know. What is he doing?
What is he doing? He's like, yeah.
Wait for me to drive off. Wait for me to drive off. What is he doing? He's crazy.
He said you got the right of way.
Mama, I don't text and drive. Look, I'm changing the song. Oh, hold on, that's Instagram. I'm changing the song. I'm changing the song. She be tripping. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive.
Who your mommy said?
Yeah. What's up with this?
No, that's the awkward laugh. Like I don't know if I can laugh too much.
Hey, every time I go to Walmart, I get a gumball. I don't know why. I need it.
They must be playing who has to push the. Yeah, niggas they used to play rock paper scissors. Who had to drive? Who who had to push the cart? It's crazy. Come on, Av. You already lost like 3 times today. No.
Not today, baby. Not today. I'm not pushing no back. We're a family. Stop getting bounty work. One little roll, we be done with that whole in like 5 minutes. Get the 600. Hold on.
Oh yeah. So whenever y'all understand the dynamic what it used to be. Whenever we go to the grocery store, everybody would buy their own individual things, but anything that was like group oriented, it's like, hey, look, either you split or you rotate it. You gotta think about like if you gonna buy paper towels or toilet paper, then you know everybody that's in there gonna use it. So therefore, it shouldn't be on one person to have to buy that every time for 7 niggas. You feel me? So it's like either you split, but you gotta think about it. I hate when you know you're not gonna request for every specific thing, or you don't want to do the math for. Okay, well I got toilet paper and paper towels, paper plates, paper cups. You know, some niggas will, but eventually that shit's gonna get annoying. So at some point, it's all right, niggas just rotate who, or you could get hold to just play rock paper scissors. It really just depends.
Are y'all doing Hold on. Are y'all doing good? You buying?
What?
Who buying?
Here we go.
Ready, set.
That nigga lost.
Not me. He smashed it, big. Smash it.
Man, you.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh! $4! $7!
Yeah.
$8!
I ain't gonna lie, I was a good hoe that day. Af has bad luck in general, and we think it's a thing, but like it's just there's just something about him, and it's crazy because he's really a good dude. You feel me? But just something every time. That's why niggas don't like getting on DoorDash orders with him. I'll never get on a DoorDash order with Av because every time you get on a DoorDash order with Av, something's wrong. Even if the order's right, it's something wrong every single time. It's like I'll rather order by myself than order with him. And if he tries to get on my order, I'm like, I don't know, Av. It's not that I don't want to pay. It's just you. No cap. I'm being dead ass. You order something with Av, it's like they're missing. They'll be missing the most petty things. But you're like, wait, what? Don't do a DoorDash order with over 3 niggas, because for 1,000% sure your shit about to get messed up. I used to tell nigga he need to return the slab. You know, Courage Cali dog, return the slab. He didn't want to return that shit, so shit kept happening.
Why you showing that? Why you trying to win the building that? You never wear that. I've never seen you wear that. I wore it earlier. Oh yeah, don't it? It's the same jacket I wore yesterday.
Okay, Des. Hold on. Hold on, Des. He must have had it. Somebody said before his voice dried out. Hey man, y'all some hoes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's like that. He said.
This is the first time I'm seeing fans walk up to them in person. So to me, it was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Like you just walk around, niggas go, bro, y'all niggas da 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 da. Like that was crazy to me.
Yeah, well, look.
It was on Twitter, like, that was the first video I saw.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. That's dope. All right, bro.
You're like, the one video, like, I'm LeBron, I am the fight.
Appreciate it, bro.
Just get your shot out. What's your shot out?
Shout out to UNT, dude.
Bet. Oh, you go up to UNT? Yeah, sophomore. Okay, yeah, we gotta go to UNT. All right, man.
All right, man.
Have a good day, man. All right. Nice meeting you, bro.
He said, "This time, whose bread is this?"
You said what? You trying to be selfish? Oh. Thought you said you put in what you got already. Like we supposed to care. Oh, no, I did.
No, because Desmond walked away. I said, that's fucked up. I didn't got nothing.
Hey, where the eggs? You gotta hear the context.
Oh, that's my first time in and out.
That's it. Just the hands off. And let me get a drink.
I think it's around the time when they first start bringing In-N-Out in Texas. I remember it was a big deal. Everybody's like, "Oh, In-N-Out's in Texas." They're like, "Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's way better than Whataburger." I said, "All right, let me see for myself."
Pink lemonade.
Hey, In-N-Out is.
Oh, wait,
I'm keeping it to myself.
Oh, okay, move up. My bad. No, I'm good. Yeah.
The same shit.
And then they got the people staying out here, but
What? Oh, sorry, I'm not. I don't know my sound so low. I'm gonna stop the video though, because I feel like I got the point across. But yeah, this is a video I made, right? I made this, and I made it because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pass this. Here's a little bit about like just some regular dudes. And so the transition from this to the news didn't happen, right? I understand. But I'm letting y'all know, everybody is watching this. If this gets posted, reposted, whatever, you in here, you whatever, man. Look. my intentions were pure. You feel me? The station held me. They held my sister. My sister was like, oh yeah, here's this. They were like, okay, they're trying to get 3 people. I think one of the other people couldn't come through, so they just didn't have enough to go off of, and they really just didn't care. That was just it. I'll keep it a book with y'all. They didn't care. It didn't happen. But I did vow that I was going to get the niggas on the news at another point in life. And it is what it is, chat. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say that regardless, had I not did this, had I not went out of my way to just put myself and potentially embarrass myself, I would have never even met RDC. I would have never, got acquainted, you know what I'm saying, and just been in another opportunity to just, sometimes it's just being in the right place at the right time. Sometimes it's taking an extra step to put yourself in a position to maybe be embarrassed. That just is what it is. You feel me? Regardless, people want to say, oh, I snake my way or all these different things. I think that I learned a valuable lesson for myself going forward in all aspects, which is just sometimes you just got to shoot your shot and you just never know. The hell might go in one time. That's just it. Had I not did that, I would not have been doing that stuff in RDC. DreamCon would not have happened. I would not be here right now streaming with y'all, talking to y'all, and reacting to this. You feel me? 8 years later. So when people say, oh, I sneak my way into the group, whatever, actually doesn't make me mad. It doesn't bother me. I think it's funny. I make a joke out of it, right? But sometimes to me, sneaking your way into something isn't always necessarily a negative thing. Sometimes you got to be a hunter. You gotta use your environment and take advantage of situations. You feel me? And when it comes to chasing your dreams, you should be willing to go above and beyond to put yourself. I feel like a lot of y'all are too humble sometimes. A lot of y'all feel like, oh, I don't want to do this because this is this and this. Well, then you are not doing your best to get closer to your dream. That's why other people around you who are willing to do the extra things are progressing faster than you are, because you worried about what everybody's thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. No cap. That's definitely a fact. And that's not shooting anybody down. I'm just saying, this really just motivate y'all and let y'all know, if y'all are sitting here in a situation and y'all really are not happy with what y'all got going on, and y'all really want to do something else in your life right now, and you're sitting down man, what's next for me? Bro, take that risk. Be strategic with it. Write your shit down. Figure out how you want to go about it. Have a backup plan. All that's cool. I'm not saying do that today or tomorrow. I'm saying if you've been hesitating about something, just do it. Or be less embarrassed to go and get advice and opinions from other people that you trust that can give you insight and ways to make sure that the chance of it failing is way lower. No cap. That's a fact. Thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much, man.